This is a crucial game.
This is a massive test, I think, for England. And the pressure well and truly on them. Players with points to prove. We were talking about before, Jermaine McGilvray in the side, Jackson Hastings, Jake Connor. I think you're going to see an all-star side that just go out there and play for all caution to the wind. They've only had 2 training sessions themselves together. But let me tell you, they want to cause an upset here tonight.
They certainly will. They've been in camp together.
One of the standout plays for England over recent years.
12 tries in 17 England appearances for Jermaine McGilvray.
One of the questions I've been asked most during the week is, what's it like playing against your mates? You've got several players who are playing against club mates, and it's absolutely irrelevant. You do it all the time. You do it when you're coming up through the ranks. You do it when you're actually in your training week. You're competing with those players, and more often than not, you've got that extra motivation to get it over your club mate.
Nathan Peats with the run, the Lee Centurions player in this Combined Nations All-Stars. He's taken high, first penalty of the game.
Yeah, Mike Cooper it was. He gets up from dummy half. You see he goes at Cooper. Little right foot step, makes a play for it. I think the first initial contact was really around the chest. Nathan Peats, the referee gives the penalty away.
I think was the culprit, Terry. Second on the scene. So here's an opportunity with Kalepi Tanginoa of Wakefield Trinity, Dream Team member last year and a fabulous signing for Wakefield he has proved to be.
Well led, Morgan Knowles wearing the number 8, a strange decision to play him in the front row, but I suppose middles are all very similar nowadays. You know what you're getting with Morgan Knowles: aggressive line speed, hard hits and lots of work rate.
Pryor losing his footing as he went into that tackle. Here is Jackson Hastings now. Here is Chris Satai. He is a handful. Now then, Aidan Caesar, Connor, the ball out wide, first try of the game. Goes to the All-Stars and Ken Seo. And that penalty proving costly. The high tackle back in the middle of the field.
Well, Nathan Peats, when he gets up from dummy half, earns his side a penalty. And on the back of that, the likes of Jake Connor, Jackson Hastings, Aidan Caesar, those 3 players are going to cause you some issues. Jake Connor will switch from one side of the pitch to the other. He comes out the back here from Aidan Caesar, and we've saw him over these years throw that ball. He's a confident player. He's got a point to prove as well, Jake Connor, for me. The maverick, the genius, well, he opens it up with the first try assist to that man, Seo.
Aidan Caesar is goal kicking for the All-Stars. He turned 30 yesterday, Caesar. He's missed with that one. And that's the 5th tackle, 40-metre line in the England half. And Aidan Caesar, not under any great pressure, gets the kick up high. Tompkins is underneath it. And Tompkins will counter. Here is Makinson.
They've spent all the game down this end of the field, haven't they? We make this just the 4th time that they've had chance to complete the set of 6. There'll be work for the back 5. Sean Wayne just observing who's ready, who's understood what they've done during the week.
Mike Cooper just smuggles the ball away to Paul McShane, one of the debutants tonight. Then Farrell breaks through. Liam Farrell is on his own though. He's taken on Connor. He's taken on Connor. He's beaten Connor. And Liam Farrell gets the first try of the night for England. And what a great turn of pace that was from the Wigan stalwart. His 13th England appearance. And Sean Wayne, his coach once upon a time in Wigan.
Well, it was a sensational break, wasn't it? I was talking about what the players would have learned and picked up during the week. Well, the one thing you know, when you play with Mike Cooper, he will find an offload. You know that Paul McShane is going to be a roundabout trying to pick up that ball, and what does he do? Well, he finds a player who tonight is wearing the number 12, but has played most of 2021 in the centres. His pace, well, it outstrips a dyed-in-the-wool back, and the fullback, Jake Connor, he has nothing. There you go, Liam Farrell, enjoy that. There's not too many like Liam Farrell. What a fabulous player he is, and an asset to have in the international setup.
Ratchford is goal kicking, not surprisingly for England this evening. Over 1,300 career points for the Warrington man. He's missed only one Super League game for his club this season, has Stefan Ratchford. He's accumulating the points again, and he's accumulated 2 more for England. 6-4 they lead. Ratchford. Here is Morgan Knowles. Missed the start of the season with St Helens Knowles because of injury, but has made progress since then. Now Cooper, edging towards the All-Stars posts. Just 2 or 3 metres away now as he plays the ball. McShane's pass. Gale onto Ratchford. Tompkins losing his footing as he cut back in field. The pitch holding up really well. A game last night to the Women's International earlier on this evening. McShane fires the pass to Gale. Gale, the little dummy. Oh, and Reece Lynn loses his footing. So here's Davis, and now Gale will kick crossfield. Pryor chases it down.
6 again.
And the referee says 6 to go. Pryor made a distinct play for that one. And set restart signal as well. So real opportunity here for England. Here is Morgan Knowles, leg driving. But there's leg drive from the All-Stars defence as well to keep him at bay. So McShane. Gale, big opportunity here, but Ratchford has Matautia over him, but Matautia is shrugged off by Ratchford. Ratchford pops the ball out, but it's behind Makinson. Makinson cutting back across the field towards the post, then straightens up. 10 metres out, he's tackled. Plenty of tackles in this set now. Here is Westerman. Westerman, little dummy, then the offload. Gale, change of direction. The combined All-Stars defence, can they hold out again? No, because Farrell has got another try. And eventually they ran out of defenders, the All-Stars. They're not happy with that decision. Kenny Edwards protesting to the referee that the ball wasn't grounded properly by Liam Farrell.
Well, this is mate against mate, Leeds against Leeds. Pryor against Luke Gale. He gets up quick because he knows his habits and how he puts his kicks together. Unfortunately for the All-Stars, they end up giving 6 again. And from this field position, a nice offload from Westerman. Good decision not to give it onto his right. He finds an offload to Luke Gale, who comes back over the other side of the post. And every single minute of every single game, that's what you get from Liam Farrell. Good lines.
So England capitalised. 10-4 they lead. Ratchford with the conversion attempts. So England, impressive. Connor. Hastings. Here is Luke Yates. And England on, so far, this set, doing a good job defensively. Can they hold out here? The ball behind the All-Stars, and Tom Davis trying to salvage it, rolls himself into touch, but what's James Child going to give?
Well, he does everything to stay in the field.
All-Stars.
James Child has seen something. Is there a knock on somewhere?
Tom Davis knocks the ball on.
Does he?
Sorry. He goes over the sideline, sorry. He goes over the sideline.
Yeah.
Thought he'd knocked the ball on at first.
Yeah. It's good work from Luke Gale from the inside to rush the All-Stars into that play. Ken Seal
to throw him over the sideline.
Excellent work. I felt sorry for Tom Davis. I thought he'd done enough to regather without knocking the ball on.
So big opportunity this. Here is Kalepi Tanginoa. Made the dream team last year. Nathan Peets, Hastings, Yates. Great defence by England. Bateman it was. Set restart. Hooter though on the back of that after a good tackle. They just lingered too long. So more pressure coming on the England side. Hastings. Connor. Show from Connor, and Matautia powering through. And England couldn't keep him out. And Castleford Tigers, Peter Matautia, as Musi Bisoy looks on. Matautia gets their second try of the night.
Well, they've done a decent job, first of all, to get hold of the ball, but then Kensio, the play here, to flip him over the sideline, was a big win for the All-Stars. And when the ball moves out here, and they've got that 3-on-2, well, Jake Connor, he doesn't go wide like he did to set up the first try. He goes a nice little tip on, fakes for the big one, sucks in Ben Curry, Makinson comes in, but Matautia, good line, good hard aggressive line to get over the line.
They're trying to learn how one another work, especially in defence. Some of those things that you work on defensively, you can't just do it in one training session. You need to know that you can trust the bloke inside you, and that comes from being on the field together as often and as much as you can.
Caesar round the corner and on target. And now an opportunity for the All-Stars to see if they can unpick the England defence as Tanganoa plays the ball. Hastings, and that's offside against England. Meanwhile, the penalty for England offside, and the All-Stars deciding to go for goal just to bring the scores level on the half-hour mark. Aidan Caesar kicked the last one from about this angle, distance, so you'd fancy him with this. Does bring a touch of the exotic to the All-Stars side. Aidan Caesar of Turkish descent, and in fact he helped the Turkish side prepare for the Emerging Nations tournament a few years ago. Here's McShane charging run and great defence.
Great ball though from Morgan Knowles, wasn't it, to straighten that play up.
Here's Gale now. Gale, Tompkins puts boot to ball. Reece Lynn is looking for it, and Lynn has pounced on it.
Bill.
This is going to be, it's grounded, says James Child. I thought he was going to go to the video. Ref Ben Thaler. Oledzki playing the ball. Here is Gale now, fires the pass to Ratchford. And that goes behind, and McGilvray will pick it up now then. McGilvray, has he got the pace to beat the England cover? McShane coming across. Great covering work from Paul McShane. The man of steel showing his determination there, but England still getting back in defensive position. Mind you, the All-Stars still trying to catch up with McGilvray.
You're right, there's about 5 or 6 of them just walking up the field. It's been a tough old game.
Sensational, wasn't it, from Paul McShane? Done 27 tackles so far.
Nice shots on Luke Yates.
They'll take the two, the All-Stars, I'm sure. But Paul McShane and his desire to get back. The ball goes on the floor. If that ball is out in front, and Sam Tompkins catches it, and you think for all money, this is Jerry in the corner, getting 4 or 6 points for the All-Stars. But Paul McShane, in his debut game, thinks, I am not allowing you to get over. Tremendous work, Paul McShane.
31 years of age, the reigning man of steel, but bubbling with enthusiasm ahead of this game. The prospect of making his England debut, saying he thought he'd missed his chance. But he has been in great shape the last couple of seasons, and because of that high shot by Joe Westerman, right on the stroke of half-time, Aidan Caesar has the opportunity to put the All-Stars back in front. They led early on with that Kensio try. England overhauled them, and they could, surely will, end the first half with the leads. Good opportunist work there from the former Samoan international.
Cruz Leeming barking out the orders to the forwards on the left-hand side and the right-hand side of the row.
Leeming running, Jackson Hastings now. And here is McGilvray. McGilvray, Ratchford slithers past him. McGilvray gets the try! And what an effort that is from this combined All-Star side. And track it back to that piece of quick thinking from Peter Matautia.
Like I said, you've got to make sure that you communicate. And McGilvray and Andre Savelio fall off that tackle, launch through that. The damage was done from that run. You've You've got dummy runners pushing up as though they're going to expect the ball off Cruz Lehman. And when the ball goes wide over on the right-hand side, the finisher that we've seen normally in an England shirt, Jermaine McGilvray, can do the damage in an All-Star shirt as well. But Cruz Lehman, his introduction, his damage around the play of the ball and his skills to just isolate defenders and the quick hands, although that did look a bit forward.
I had a question mark over it when it was passed live, but the finish is outstanding. The instinct from Jermaine McGilvray.
And Sean Wayne probably won't mind that. He'll mind the scoreline, but Aidan Caesar's conversion just makes it.
So he can have a set restart, 6 tackles.
Tom Davis playing the ball. Here is Aledzki.
Some physical shots going in now from the All-Stars. John Bateman. Disappointment for England fans along with Wigan fans.
Yeah, some big games coming up for the Warriors, of course, as we've seen with Brian mentioning the games ahead. Saints to come and Warrington on the menu. Oh, meanwhile, the break is on and it's Morgan Knowles out of nowhere. And the All-Stars defence just couldn't handle that.
They take it to the line. Watch what he does here. Luke Gale has a defender in front of him, commits him, and he opens the door up to one of the best players in that first half for me, Morgan Knowles. Everybody's expecting the ball to go out the back, but Morgan Knowles stays onside, so if that pass is given, it's not a forward pass. Luke Gale is smart enough, whilst he's on that double pump, to think, yeah, I've got a one-on-one with me front rower.
But now in the England fold and getting a crucial try. England hitting back. Kenny Edwards was very close to international selection in 2017, and then he blotted his copybook with Parramatta. And has never had another look in, really. But McGilvray.
That was an ex-Huddersfield move, wasn't it? Lehman and McGilvray.
Hastings, little kick, nice kick. The ball, I think it hit somebody's head, and it's dotted down. Is it Ken Seo's got his second of the game? Well, not yet, he hasn't.
I'm not
I
sure
think it
about
comes off Kenny Edwards' head. You're right, you spotted it.
I'm not sure.
Got to try, checking for a possible knock-on.
James Child then sends it to Ben Thaler to see if there was a knock-on.
Jackson Hastings goes backwards, dragging the defenders up towards him. And he puts a nice right-footed kick. We're not going to see it. This is the best angle to see it. I think it goes off Jake Connor's left hand onto the head of Kenny Edwards, is it?
No, it's Tom Davis's arm, I think.
There's a few things going on, isn't there? Look, Jake Connor touches it, you can see his fingers move. Watch his fingers.
That's touched Jake Connor, and that's a knock-on for me.
It is Ken Seo's second of the game. Some contention about that one. Caesar on target again. Mike Cooper plays the ball, 40-metre line. Here is Gale now. Gale back on the inside to Aledzki. Oh, good defence from the All-Stars. Chris Satai was down low. Gale on the last, kicks high towards Makinson's wing. Makinson, McGilvray battling for it, and it's come up for England, I think.
Well, Jermaine McGilvray, it was a challenge in the air, wasn't it? It was an excellent kick, but no pressure applied whatsoever on Luke Gale. Tommy Makinson and McGilvray goes up. It's a big challenge straight away. He thinks he's been took out. He catches the ball, and then as he's going down, he loses possession. And England get the ball back.
And that's what I'm talking about. That is a better end to the set of 6. They've earned the right, and they've actually been rewarded with a good set of 6. 6 tackles, just about 5 metres away from the line.
Aidan Caesar leaving the field. One of the key pivots for this All-Stars side as England are on the attack, and here is Tompkins and Reece Lynn now. Lynn over the top and into the corner goes Tom Davis for a debut try.
Sometimes you've just got to be methodical. The kick is methodical, the reward is repeat possession. We saw that a number of times in the first half. Ricky Litelli getting out and snatching Sam Tompkins, but on that occasion he keeps his feet, he spins around, he finds an offload, and this is a quality offload over the top from Reece Lynn.
Ratchford from the sidelines to narrow the gap. What a great kick that is. The flags go up, and again there's just 2 points in it. There's no golden points, no golden point tonight. The clock running down, and the All-Stars in their shirts inspired by Mossy Masoi celebrating victory, and no man has represented really the passion they've approached this game better. And he's brought a smile to the face of Mossy and his family, Kenny Edwards has. But he has been a wholehearted participant in this game, and the All-Stars have deserved their win by 2 points against an England side